What's good with y'all, man? I'm finally here with the dribble tutorial. I'm finna show y'all all the signature styles that I have, so go ahead and equip these before you even get into the steps and everything. But in this dribble tutorial, I'm just basically gonna show y'all all the moves that I do. I know how to do a lot of different stuff, but to me that stuff doesn't work, so I'm just gonna show y'all how y'all can score as quick as possible, what moves, what combos to do, etc, etc. I'm gonna start off with the easy stuff, and then we're gonna get into the hard stuff. So without further ado, get on these SIGs, put on these SIGs, and let's just get straight into the tutorial, man. Alright, first move we're gonna learn how to do is gonna be the momentum crossover. This move has been in 2K for I don't know how long. If you don't know how to do this move, I'm just assuming you played as a big man majority of your 2K life, or you just don't really care about dribbling like that. But anyways, this move is pretty easy to do, to say the least. If you want to learn how to do this move, you start off with the ball in your left hand, hold R2, flick right on the left and right stick at the same time. If you start with the ball in your right hand, hold R2, flick left on the left and right stick at the same time. With this move, you're going to be starting off majority of the combos with it, and it's going to lead to some further moves. So don't move on into the video until you learn how to do this move properly. Alright, next up we have the momentum spin. This move is amazing. I love this move. I do it a lot. I'm going to show you another combo that I do after this that kind of gets me to the basket or gets me an open three. But in order to do this move, you're going to do this momentum crossover. Then you're going to rotate the right stick from 3 to 6 clockwise. That's if you start off with the ball in your left hand. But if you start off with the ball in your right hand, do your momentum crossover and rotate the stick 9 to 6. This move is really good. Like I said, I'm going to teach y'all some more. But for right now, get that down. And then we'll move on to the next things. Alright, next up, we have the momentum spin crossover behind the back. This move is absolutely deadly. It'll get you an easy dunk, easy layup, 9 times out of 10. As long as you're not spamming this move over and over in one game, you're going to score off of it. In order to do this move, you want to start off with the ball in your left hand, do a momentum spin, hold the left stick up, flick the right stick left, keep opening the left stick up, then flick the right stick down. If you do this move starting off with the ball in your right hand, you want to do your momentum spin, hold the left stick up, flick the right stick to the right, hold the left stick up, and then flick the right stick down. So like I said, man, this move is absolutely deadly. I recommend that everybody gets this move in their arsenal if they want to be a dribbler, if they want to be an ISO guy. You gotta know how to do this move, because 9 times out of 10 it's gonna get you an easy bucket. So get this move down, and I'm gonna show y'all something else that has to do with this move. Alright, next up. This is probably one of the most OP moves that a dribbler can do. It's extremely hard to guard, and you never know when somebody's gonna do it. It creates so much space. The long spin back. This move is absolutely deadly, bro. You have to have this in your arsenal. You have to be able to pull this move off for any type of dribble move. You have to be able to. In order to do this move, if you start off with the ball in your left hand, you want to do a move, then rotate the right stick from 12 to 6, going counterclockwise, then flick left on the right stick. If you start off with it in your right hand, do a move, rotate the right stick from 12 to 6, going clockwise, then flick right on the right stick. As you can see in the clip, I'm doing this off of a momentum between the legs, then I do a long spin back. But you can also do this off of momentum behind the back. I usually do it off behind the back, because when you do it behind the back, it brings you towards the paint, then that long spin back brings you all the way back out to the 3-point line, and you can get an easy open 3 right there. So have this move in your arsenal, practice it, get it down, master it, and then move on to the next one, and I can teach you something else. Alright, with this move, I hope y'all didn't move on and try to skip moves, because with this move, we're combining two moves into one. We're going to combine the momentum spin, crossover behind the back, with the long spin back. I call this the clip 'em up move, because 9 times out of 10 when you do this, it's a clip. So with this move, you're going to do your momentum spin, crossover behind the back, and you're going to drive towards the paint with it. But it's after you do that behind the back, implement your long spin back, spin back, do your crossover so you're all the way at the 3-point line, and then 9 times out of 10 you're going to be wide open. This move is absolutely deadly. Y'all need to learn how to do this, so go back. If you skipped it, go back, learn how to do the momentum spin crossover behind the back, then learn how to do the long spin back. Once you get that down, combine them both together, and now you're a god. So let's get into the next clip, man. Alright, next up, things are getting a little bit more complicated. This move I like to call it the momentum between the legs behind the back. I call it that because that's what you're doing, a momentum between the legs behind the back. You're going to start off with the ball in your left hand, do your momentum crossover, hold the left stick up, then flick left on the right stick. While you're doing that, you're going to hold R2. Then, you're going to keep the left stick up, flick down on the right stick, and do that while you let go of R2. Sounds complicated, I know, but just give it some time and you'll get it down. It's not that hard to do, I promise. I usually do this move when I'm coming up the court and I'm just trying to get past my defender for an easy, quick dunk or a quick layup. So get this move down and then move on to the next one.